good afternoon. I'm Eli Gold. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome you to our 2015 A-Day weekend and one of the greatest traditions here at the University of Alabama, the annual Walk of Fame ceremony here at Denny Chimes. Today is going to be the latest installment of a tradition that began back in 1947 when Bama's great quarterback Harry Gilmer became the first player to put his hand and cleat prints in the concrete here at the base of the Chimes. Right now, it's time to meet our permanent captains from last year's outstanding football team. Going in alphabetical order, the first gentleman who I would have introduced was an outstanding All-Conference and All-America performer. Speaking, of course, of defensive back Landon Collins. Regretfully, Landon has an NFL commitment in Indianapolis at this very hour. He couldn't be with us for the ceremony, though he will be here later this afternoon to complete his portion of this ceremony. We did get a text from him just a short while ago. He asked me to please thank you all so very much for your outstanding support during the years of his great career. Next to the microphone is a wide receiver who rewrote the Alabama record books, an All-America and All-Conference performer, the 2014 Award, emblematic of the best wide receiver in all of college football, a finalist for the Heisman Trophy, ladies and gentlemen, Amari Cooper.
But it was a real honor to be chosen as the captain of the 2014 team, especially since it was chosen by my fellow teammates. And I really don't want to do much but thank all the fans. No matter how high of a level that me and my peers reach as far as success, we know that we'll never have a bigger fan base than you all. So thank you.
Thank you. Amari Cooper, ladies and gentlemen. Our next captain was a bruising runner with great hands, a superb blocker, and I'm willing to bet he is probably the only player honored here at the Walk of Fame who has a nickname of Nudie. Ladies and gentlemen, Jalston Fowler.
I'm just here to say thanks to all of y'all, man, all the fans, all the coaches, for everything they done for me. And our teammates, we just happy to share this moment together. We just want to say we love all of y'all and Roll Tide.
Roll Tide! Thank you, Charleston. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, a young man who last season seized the opportunities that were presented to him. He rewrote the Crimson Tide passing records. He threw for 3,487 yards, 28 touchdowns, leading Alabama to a spot in the very first college football playoffs. An outstanding young man from Gainesville, Georgia. Please welcome Blake Sims.
I just want to say thank you for supporting me and my teammates, and even when we was down, y'all supported us and picked us back up, and I'm glad to say I'm built by Bama. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide! Gentlemen, now if you would make your way underneath the tent, and the crew here will help you begin the preparation there and getting your handprints and your cleat prints in for history here at the university. Meanwhile, while that is taking place, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the microphone the head football coach at the University of Alabama.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate these guys that are being honored here today and becoming a part of a tradition that I think is very special at the University of Alabama. These guys did a special job for our team in terms of their leadership that they provided, how they affected their teammates, the example that they set, how much they cared and served the other people, and that's how they got elected captains. All right, the leadership on any team is very, very important. And that's why we have a tremendous amount of appreciation for the great job that these guys did, not only in executing and doing their job well, but how they influenced and affected other people to do their job even better. And, you know, these guys did, you know, when we started last year at this time, there was a lot of people that really questioned, you know, what kind of team we were going to have. And I call this kind of the midterm, all right? This is kind of the midterm of the semester when you're in spring practice and where you have to go, the work that you have to do. And how many people thought that Blake Sims, at this point in time last year, would set the all-time offensive record, the all-time passing record, and be a captain of our team and the most inspirational player on our team. So, this is a great example for everyone. When you're committed to a standard of excellence, when you're committed and something is really, really important to you, and you're willing to do all the things you need to do to be successful, the hard work, the perseverance, the mental toughness to sustain regardless of the circumstances, what can be accomplished. And I think these four guys, three guys and Landon Collins, who will be here later today, you know, certainly exemplified that kind of spirit on our team. We appreciate that. That's what makes Alabama a special spirit and a special place. So thank you so much for supporting our players and our program, and Roll Tide.
Coach Nick Saban, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, feel free to take pictures and be part